I treat her like a queen, I told my friend once, half laughing, half defending myself. She just doesn't always notice. He didn't answer. Just gave me that sympathetic look. The kind you give someone who's too blind to see what's right in front of them. I should have understood it then. I should have listened. But it wasn't until that Friday night, scrolling through Instagram stories, that I finally saw what he must have meant. My wife, Emily, was at a bar. I knew that much already. She told me she was going out with her girlfriends after work. No problem there. She deserved a night out. But as I tapped through the clips, one story stopped me cold. Someone else's post tagged with her name. In it, she was laughing, leaning into her best friend, Jason. His arm was around her waist, her head tilted against his shoulder. Then came the caption, written by one of her friends. She said, "My male best friend treats me better than he ever will, and honestly, she's not wrong." The room seemed to tilt. My stomach dropped so fast I thought I might actually be sick. I replayed the video. Once. 8 times. Every time I hoped I'd see it differently. Maybe it was harmless. Maybe I'd misunderstood. But I hadn't. I sat there staring at the screen, my hand shaking so badly the phone slipped from my grip. It hit the floor with a dull thud. The sound felt distant, unreal, like I was underwater. My wife, my partner, the woman I'd built my world around, was out there, laughing and bragging to her friends that another man treated her better than I did. And she wasn't wrong to say he treated her well. Jason was always around, always ready to help her move something heavy, always checking in when she was upset, always there to make her laugh when we argued. I told myself it was harmless. They'd been friends long before I came into the picture. He'd even spoken at our wedding. Now, sitting in that dark living room, I realized how easily I'd ignored the red flags, how I'd swallowed every uneasy feeling, telling myself I was just being insecure. That night I didn't call her. I didn't text. I just waited. Around midnight, the sound of keys jingled at the door. She walked in, the scent of wine and perfume filling the room before I even looked up. "Hey," she said softly, surprised to see me awake. "You didn't have to wait up." I didn't respond right away. I just stared at her. The shimmer on her lips caught the light, and I wondered if that was his doing too, if he'd leaned in close enough to notice. "Fun night?" I asked, my tone sharper than I intended. She froze for a second. Yeah, it was fine. Just the girls." "The girls," I repeated. "No Jason." Her expression flickered. Just a flash of something. Guilt maybe, but she covered it fast. "He was there for a bit. You know he's part of the group." I nodded slowly, standing up. "Yeah, I know." I walked past her, picked up my phone from the table, and turned the screen toward her. Her face went pale the second she saw it. "You were tagged," I said quietly. She didn't speak. "My male best friend treats me better than he ever will," I read out loud. "That's what you said." "Mark." "No," I cut her off. "Just tell me. Did you say that?" She hesitated, her eyes darting toward the floor. "It was a joke. We were just messing around. You know how girls talk." I let out a low laugh, humorless, bitter. "Right. Just a joke. The kind you make with your arm around another man, right?" She swallowed hard. "You're overreacting." "Overreacting." I stepped closer. "You humiliate me in front of your friends in public, and I'm supposed to shrug it off?" Her tone shifted, defensive now. "You never listen to me, Mark. You're always buried in work, and when I tell you I need more attention, you act like I'm asking for too much. Jason actually listens. He cares. And I don't. Not in the way I need." The silence that followed was heavy. I could hear the faint hum of the refrigerator, the tick of the clock on the wall. "So what?" I said finally. "You've decided he's better for you?" Tears welled in her eyes, but they didn't move me. "Not this time." "It's not like that," she whispered. "He's just there for me in ways you're not." "But I haven't." "Don't," I said sharply. "Don't lie to me." Her breath hitched. That was all the answer I needed. I turned away, my pulse pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. You know, I said quietly, I used to think trust was something that broke all at once. A glass. But it's not. Cracks first. Slowly. Quietly. And you don't even notice until it's already shattered. She covered her face with her hands. I didn't mean for it to go this far. I almost laughed again. Funny thing about betrayal, it always starts with, I didn't mean to. She reached for me but I stepped back. I love you, Mark, she said, her voice trembling. I just got lost. I needed something and you weren't there. I stared at her, the woman I'd promised my life to, and felt something inside me unravel completely. I was there, I said. You just stopped looking. I walked past her, heading for the door. She turned, panic rising in her voice. Where are you going? Out, I said. Before I say something I can't take back. Please, she begged, grabbing my arm. Don't walk out on me. I looked at her hand on my sleeve, then at her tear-streaked face. You already did that first. Her grip loosened. I left without another word. The night air hit me like a slap, cold, sharp, cleansing. I stood in the driveway for a long time, staring at the quiet street, trying to remember how it felt to breathe without the weight pressing on my chest. My phone buzzed a few minutes later. Text from Jason. She's not doing well, man. Don't be too hard on her. She just needs someone to talk to. That was it. The final insult. I stared at the message for a moment, then blocked his number. As I got into the car, I looked back at the house, our house, and realized something painful but true. Love doesn't die all at once either. It fades in layers, peeling away until all that's left is the outline of what used to be. She might still call him her best friend. Maybe she even believes it. But deep down I know what I saw, what I heard, and what it meant. And that night, for the first time in years, I didn't feel jealous. Felt free.